Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We're going to bring you game number 2 today of this Saturday afternoon Viroqua Legion baseball tournament. It's the round robin. This will feature Onalaska, and they will take on West Salem. West Salem hoping to rebound from a tough loss, 8-0 here to the Westby Coon Valley crew. The 10 o'clock time frame. Here's an opening pitch from Chris Calico, and it's going to be a stand-up double right off the get-go. That was Brody Mitchell with the base hit. So the Onalaska post, I believe, 284 if I remember correctly. Coach Scott Pollock not waste any time on that one as they jumped out with the base hit. West Salem in game number 3 here now. Their record sitting at 1-1, picking up a win last night. That is going to be high to the number 2 hitter in Griffin Schultz. Next offering, it's a slow ground ball. This could be trouble. Here's the throw. Did they get him? They just got him. Runner over at third. So 6-3 on the putout. Mitchell will make it over to third base with 1 out. Here's a one hopper. They'll go to first to get the out. The throw coming in at home is not going to be in time. So 6-3 again. But the run is in. Here is Hayden Kokaizo. First offering is going to be a little bit low on a curve. Here's a pop-up. And the center fielder is going to come on and make the grab here for out number 3. That is Max Digman doing the job out there. But the Onalaska crew are going to pick up a run here. They get a run on 1 hit and leave nobody on base. Onalaska with a quick 1-0 lead. Chris Calico will start things off here for the West Salem post 51. Calico, the pitcher. I take the first offering. Downstairs and away. That ball is going to ricochet off the mitt of the catcher and Seth Kowalski. That's going to be a strike. And another one. Now 2-2. Following this game, Prairie du Chien will be rolling into town here before too long, and they'll take on Onalaska. Onalaska, so these teams, West Salem playing their second game in a row. Onalaska will play 2 in a row, and then Prairie du Chien will play 2 in a row. Here's a ground ball. The throw not in time. Calico beat that one out. That's what happens with speed, right? Boy, did he motor down the line. That's going to be an infield single. Just plain beat it out. Now Drew Anderson will see what he can do. Calico with the lead down there at first base. Fouled that one off. That one got a piece of the catcher. Quick toss back over, and diving in was Calico. Here's a ground ball. Nearly got the second baseman, but they're going to get the out. Calico will scoot down to second as Anderson goes down 4-3. Now Taryn Boland, the first baseman, stepping in. With one away, West Salem with a chance to tie this game up here in the bottom of the first inning. Boland is going to watch the first pitch come across for a strike. Boland was the third baseman back in the previous game against West Salem, against Westby Coon Valley. Hard toss to get the out. Pitching here is Caden Herzina. One, 3 on the comebacker. 2 down, and now here's Will Schmidt. Ground ball again, and another little toss to end the inning. No runs on 1 hit, and 1 runner left on base here. We will go into the second inning with a 1-0 score here in favor of Onalaska. Welcome back to the Park Bowl as we take a look at top of the second inning. Onalaska bring up the 5, 6, 7 part of their order. Here's a ground ball, third base, the throw in time to get the out as Carson Zindiker grounds 5-3 for out number 1. That'll bring up the catcher in Seth Kowalski, right-handed hitter. First time around in the lineup here as we're only in the second inning. Following this game, Prairie du Chien come to town to take on Onalaska. And then the premier game, primetime game, will be Prairie du Chien and Viroqua around 7 o'clock. A called strike for the first offering. Second one just missed outside, maybe a little downstairs. That'll ride high for a ball. Now 2-1. He'll stay downstairs again, 3-1. Ground ball, third base, dropped, picked up the throw in time on a nice stretch over there by Bolin. Another 5-3 put out. 2 down. Here is Landon Hubert, the second baseman. 1-0 to score if you're just joining us. Onalaska getting that run in the top of the first off from a leadoff double by Brody Mitchell. And then they eventually were able to drive him in. Second offering is downstairs. The first one was up on top. 2-0 now. There's a called strike as Calico comes in with a fastball just under the letters. Trying to come right back, nearly caught the same spot, may have been just a bit outside, and it's 3-1. Swinging a foul tip. That will run the count full, 3-2. Curveball did not break in time. So the walk here first offering to Owen Trainer is a ball. Hubbard with the walk, or Hubbard I should say. Easy little toss over to first, nothing much going on over there. That's going to be fouled off. That one came in on the hands a little bit. Fought that one off. Diving back into first. Hubbard. See what kind of a lead he's going to take this time. Not too bad of a lead. Calico fired a BB on that one. I think it's post 336. Now that I'm looking at, trying to catch that in the back of the Onalaska uniform. Fouled that one off. Calico is out in front 1-2 in the count now. Other ball jammed in on the hands, fouled back. Trying to battle here right now is Owen Trainer, the right fielder. Onalaska with the lead here at 1-0. That's going to ride high. 2-2 with 2 down. Curveball, that stayed upstairs again. Calico having a tough time getting that ball to drop in. He's been close a couple of times and then a couple of times up high like that previous pitch. That one worked as he fires it by for out number 3. The strikeout on Trainer. That is the first strikeout in the game for Chris Calico. No runs on no hits. 1 runner left on base after the walk. We'll take a little break and come back. West Salem coming up to bat. Well, let's take a look here as we move into the 5th inning. It is Jackson Bonsell, Brendan Gelfie, and Max Digman, first 3 hitters. Then Parker, looks like Demarest, and then McKeebo Anderson, if they can get on. Any of those top 3 can get on. 1-1 the count. Here's a little fly ball, and coming up and making the grab out there in right field. Route number 1. That's a Trainer out there. Here's Brendan Gelfie now. Gelfie was the winning pitcher in last night's ball game versus Viroqua. Came in to relieve the starting pitcher in Vic, excuse me, not Zick, Vic. Fly ball foul as it heads towards the parking lot, and a couple of youngsters saying there's a free freezy if we can find that ball. So they're hightailing it after that foul ball. There's a ball in the dirt for for a ball bouncing away, and it's now 1-2. Merzina staked out to a 1-0 lead here. We're in the bottom of the 2nd. That ball rolled up on the helmet. That's fouled off. High on the screen. Two-two now with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That will end Gelfie's at bat. That fastball kind of rode in on him a touch, it looked like. There's Max Digman now, the center fielder. Fouled that one right off the top of the helmet. of the catcher here. I don't know that it phased Kowalski any. Didn't look like it. Just reaching back for a new ball from umpire and Scott Kepnick. That was a beauty of a curve right there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He pulled the string, and Digman not able to reach it. A 1-2-3 inning for the Onalaska defense. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Another break in the action. It's 1-0. We move to the top of the third. Onalaska with the lead. Onalaska with the 1-0 lead here. Let's take a look at who they're bringing up, the 9-1-2 part of their order. Here's a base hit out to left field. That is Joseph Walters with the base hit. So Griffin Schultz, the leadoff Brooks, no, it should be Brooks Mitchell, unless I'm off by one, which I could be. Oh, I was off by one. Griffin Schultz now batting. Drive and an out. They put the numbers down wrong. That's popped up. Well, the coach put the numbers down wrong then. So this is going to be Schultz. Mitchell just batted. He flew out. A shot, the little hit, the throw, that's going to be an out. 1-3. Walters. Here's Perzina. That's going to be downstairs, so they did just turn the numbers around. Coach just put the numbers in the wrong spot, writing down the names. That's an easy mistake, especially if people are talking to you. That ball is going to get away from the catcher here. Will Schmidt had the ball bounce back to him, but he just couldn't corral it in time for a potential throw down the third. 3-1 the count here now. Calico trying to get that third out. There's a strike. Count now full here to Caden Perzina, the pitcher. Perzina, with a base hit, will score a run. And he is going to do just that. Down at first with a base hit. Perzina comes up big, as they say, helping his own cause with the base hit. And now it's a 2-0 lead for Onalaska. Xavier Lawrence coming out to run. We saw him playing last night. Runner taking off. Here's a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. 2 hits in a row here now. Calico has been able to give up. Not that he wants to, by any means. The throw down to third, and they are going to get him. The tag on the back, and they're going to say it's out number 3. 2-5 on the putout. 2-0 your score. We'll be back with more baseball action here from the Park Bowl. We are moving along here in this ball game. Low-scoring game, 2-0 the score. West Salem, the home team, now up to bat. The 8-9-1 part of their order. Parker Demris, Makibo Anderson, and then back to Chris Calico. One the count. Swing and a miss. That ball off the shin protectors of the catcher in Kowalski. 1-2 now, the count here. Here's a line drive. It's going to be caught by the shortstop here in Griffin Schultz. Demarest with a line drive, but Schultz is there for out number 1. Here is Makibo Anderson now, the lefty. Fouled the first pitch off. Good speed with this young man. Here's a ground ball. Second baseman, the pick, and that's out number 2, 4-3 on the putout. Back to Chris Calico now. First offering is in there for a called strike. 1-1 now. Missed outside. 2-1. Birzina again just missed. Three hits so far. There's a ball lifted into foul territory, bouncing away from everyone. 3 hits so far for Onalaska. One hit in the first inning, 2 in the third inning. Meanwhile, West Salem with Calico getting a hit to start off their game. And that's been it. Fouled that one off. Looking for a second hit of the ball game. Calico now has a full count at 3-2 with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Outside part of the strike zone, and Calico could not catch it. No runs on no hits. A 1-2-3 inning here defensively for Onalaska. 2-0 your score as Onalaska posts 3-3-6. Will be coming to bat with the 5, 6, 7 part of their order. Here's the opening pitch from Chris Calico. It's going to be in there for a called strike. 5, 6, 7 part of the order. Carson Zinneker, and he's going to lace one right back up the middle. There he is for the base hit. Seth Kowalski, the catcher, now stepping in. Hit number 4 on Onalaska with that 2-0 lead. They've made pretty good use of their hits, their limited hits. 2 runs on 3 hits. It's a chopper. Oh, nice backhand play. The throw is going to be in time to get the out. Calico getting off the mound on that one, and a tough backhand, and then the throw. One away, the runner is able to get down to second base. There's a foul ball. Straight back, high on the screen for a strike. Calico, ground ball. The throw is not going to be in time. That'll be an infield single. Hustling down the line was Hubbard. Hit number 5 now for Onalaska. Runners at first and third. Trainer, the right fielder, was a strikeout victim for out number 3 back in the second. Here's a big chance for him. Trying to get some breathing room with West Salem. They're up 2-0 with 1 out and looking for more. Calico is set. Runner taking off. The throw. Oh, they might get a bit of a run down here now. They got the runner caught. And Calico will put the tag on. Well, they were able to execute that one, and they wind up eventually getting Zinneker out at home. There's 2 down. Calico putting the tag on him. Meanwhile, the runners, let's see. Hubbard winds up all the way over to third. Trainer still has a chance here for an RBI. But now, 2 down. A little bit high. And that's going to be a ball. And now we're going to get a timeout here as Nick Schultz is going to come out and talk to the crew just for a moment. We'll see if we have a pitching change or not in a moment. Pitching change on that particular walk out to the mound. We'll see if anything changes down the road here, though. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 the count here as we are looking at Joseph Walters. Walters with a base hit and a run scored back in the 3rd inning. Here we are in the 4th, top half. 2-0 lead for Onalaska. Fouled that one off. That pitch, wow, behind him. That breaking ball did not break. Little sigh of relief there from Walters as he shakes his head, now ready to go. 2-2 with 2 down. Runners at first and third here for Onalaska. Here is a drive, and Kibo Anderson is there for the grab to finish off the inning. Big catch. Still 2-0 your score here. No runs on 2 hits and 2 runners left on base here for Onalaska. The defense for West Salem coming through, and they'll move to the bottom half of the 4th in a moment's time. Well, West Salem post 51. They need to get a jump start going here as we move into the Bottom half of the fourth inning, halfway through this ball game, they trailed 2-0. Onalaska picking up a run in the first and a run in the third. Swing and a miss by Anderson. Six hits in the ball game here for Onalaska. Only one for West Salem. That's Chris Calico, is opening at bat as the leadoff man. This is popped up and caught by the second baseman. Hubbard without too much trouble there with out number one. One away for Tieran Bolin, first baseman. Watches the ball outside, 1-0. Here's a ball lifted into left field, just over the outstretched arm of third baseman in Cocazo. So the base hit there by Bolin, there he is. Opening pitch in there for a strike with Will Schmidt. And now it's strike two. Zena doing a nice job of mixing up the pitches here. Fouled that one off. That was a curve. Schmidt was just able to get the tip of the bat on it. Nice play there by Cocazo. There's that, Kowalczyk. Moving to his right side. There's a pop-up. Could be trouble, but nope. Coming into view is the left fielder for out number two. The fly ball to left center for out number two. And I tell you what, give some credit there. That was Joseph Walters. He had to run a long ways, but then the shortstop in Griffin Schultz going back, he gave the play up, knowing that his outfielder had a better view. The first offering just misses to Jackson Bonso. Old bunt, and that's going to be a strike. One and one now. That was a real tight breaking pitch right there. It's 1-2. Fouled down off another breaking ball. 1-2 the count. Runner taking off. That throw is going to head out towards center field. Center fielder doing a good job, and Brody Mitchell able to come in, backing it up. Otherwise, the runner in Bolin would have been heading to third. There's a ground ball, short, the throw. That's going to skip by the first baseman. They're going to hold the runner at third now. It's probably going to have to go down as an error. Runners at first and third for Brendan Gelfie, third baseman. Breaking ball stayed upstairs. They're going to tag him out. Well, a little bit of a mistake there. They wanted to get the play going, and it just didn't happen. And Onalaska was able to get the tag on the runner in Bonzo. Lines up 1-4 on the putout. No runs on one hit, only the second hit of the ball game for West Salem. They trail 2-0. Well, we're going to take a look. We think this is Brody Mitchell now batting. A little confusion in the previous at bat. First offering is going to be a ball here as Chris Calico continues to pitch here for West Salem Legion bunch. It's going to be upstairs. Here's a ground ball. Pick the throw in time to get the out. So top of the order, there's one down as Mitchell grounds 6-3. Here's Griffin Schultz now. Calico into the windup. His first offering to Schultz is going to be downstairs in the dirt. 1-0. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Curveball, that's going to drop in there. 1-1. Big swing right there. That's going to stay high. And the count's 2-2. Well, some of the Prairie du Chien folks coming into town now. They take on Onalaska. There's a swing and a foul tip hung on by the catcher here in Will Schmidt. 2 down now. Here's Caden Pierzina looking to see what he can do here. Ground ball, second base, the throw, and an easy 1-2-3 inning here for the West Salem defense. 4-3 on the putout as Pierzina goes down. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We will move into the bottom half of the fifth. West Salem still trails 2-0. A pitching change in this game now for Onalaska. It's a straight switch. Kokaizo now pitching. Caden was at third base. He will take over for Caden Pierzina. Pierzina moving to third base. So a couple of Cadens. Pierzina spelling his name with a C, and Kokaizo now pitching, spelling his name with a K. I guess both will work, won't they? 2-1 the count as it's Gelfie, 6, 7, 8 part of the order. Gelfie, Digman, and Demarest. Ground ball, foul. Breaking pitch is going to stay high for a ball, and Gelfie will get the walk. Only 2 hits on the day so far for West Salem, unless I missed something here, but oh, I think I got him. First offering to Max Digman is going to be a ball. Chopped that one foul underneath. Well, this is, check that. This is Carter Pontius now hitting. Runner taking off in the slide. Oh boy, they got him. Yep. Caught him in the back as he was going down. And a pretty good throw. 2-6 on the putout. Wow. Gelfie's not slow by any means. So Pontius now batting with nobody on. 2-2 the count. He just missed on that one. Fouled that one off. Staying alive. Curveball got him. Two down for Parker Demarest. There's a strike and a great fastball. A little bit high, riding in on the chest. That's a strike. Ocasio, I tell you what, he throws hard. That's going to be just outside. That's going to be a bit high, apparently. Demarest will pick up the walk. And this is going to bring up Stefferud now. Runner taking off. Swing and a miss. That will end the inning and the at-bat. 5 complete in the books. No runs on no hits, and runner left on base. It's still 2-0 Onalaska. We move to the 6th. Slipping back down here into the Park Bowl. Let's take a look at what we have coming up for Onalaska. It is the 4, 5, 6 part of the order. Ocasio, the pitcher, now up to bat. Followed by Zinneker and Kowalski. There we go. Too used to saying Kowalczyk here for Viroqua. That'll get me every time. Here's a shot foul left field side. Boy, did he turn on that one. That went flying well up the hill on the foul territory side. Calico now sitting at 2-1 on the count as he gets ready. That one buzzed him. Three and one the count now. High fly ball. That's going to be out of play. Well, that's going to one-hop home plate. And Coquezo is going to get on with a walk. Six hits, 2 runs for Onalaska. 2 hits and no runs so far for West Salem. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Runner will take his lead. It's not a long one by any means. That will buzz the batter. And Zinnicker will get himself ready. That'll be high. Tossed down to first base there, but he's already standing back on the bag. Here's a high fly ball. Not able to make the grab was the left fielder. That will be a single here. A long run, and check to see how he's doing there. He took a pretty hard shot on the ground, trying to get after that baseball. That was Carter Pontius out there making the try. Might have got the wind knocked out of him just a little bit. They'll shake it off. Seth Kowalski, the catcher. Let's see what he can do here with nobody out and 2 on. Tight ball game, 2-0. He shows bunt. The throw is going to go out to left field, and a run is going to score. Third baseman in Gelfie had come in a little bit, and the throw went down the line. Just a bit of miscommunication there, allowing the run to score. So Coquezo scores. That's going to be a ball. Zinnicker is at second base. And Kowalski at bat. That buzzed him there on the shoulder again. "77 pitches for Chris Calico. Here's a strike. Chopping that one foul, the count will be full at 3-2. And there is ball 4. now we're going to get the slow walk here as Coach Nick Schultz is going to come out. We'll see if we have a pitching change. Now, Tyron Bolin is now going to come in and pitch here for West Salem. Luke Gruby is going to come in for Carter Pontius, by the way. First pitch is fouled back. Nobody out here. Looking to bunt, and that's going to be a strike on the offer. That'll be outside. Calico winds up in center field now. This ball is lifted up and into the bit of a muddy area. Oh, the rain. That'll be stuck. Should check and see what the weather is looking like for tomorrow at different points in time. We've had different indicators as to what was going to be going on. Nice job there by Schmidt. That's going to stay high for a ball. And that's going to sail away. Bases filled up. No place to put Owen Trainer. Well, chance of some rain tonight, they're saying. Swing and a miss. Sunday not looking too bad until we get into the afternoon and then look out. Then it starts getting into that 70% chance around 4 o'clock, which is slated for the last ball game at 4:30 on Onalaska and Viroqua. So we'll have to wait and see. But it looks like a good chance to get the first couple of games in before the heavens open up again, huh? Just got a piece of that one. Foul tip hung on by Schmidt. That was a nice job there by the catcher to get the strikeout. Here's Joseph Walters, 1 for 2 today. No place to put him again, or yet, or still. There's a strike. Popped that one foul out of play. Out behind us. Here's a shot out to center field. Calico is there. Here comes the tag. The throw. Oh, a nice throw. And they're going to get him. Wow. What a job there by Chris Calico on the throw. A run does come across here. It makes the score 3-0. So 1 hit and 1 run, 2 left on base. We'll take a little break and come back here with the bottom half of the 6th. Get things started here with Chris Calico, the top of the order. Gokezo doing the pitching here. It was a pretty tight curveball, but it dropped below the knees. There's a strike. He brought the curve up just a little bit. Showing bunt, and that's not a bad looking bunt. And look at that. It is going to stay in fair territory. Wow. Calico, any way to get on. Laid down a pretty good looking bunt. Trailing 3-0. They need something here. There's a base hit out to left field. Two hits in a row. Well, we've seen this out of West Salem before. See if they pull that rabbit out of the hat once again. Here's Taryn Boland now with 2 on, nobody out. Curveball in there for a strike. Here's a fly ball. That's going to drop in. Found no man's land. Just like that. 3 hits in a row. Loading up the bases. And we're going to get a little conference on the mound here. Well, the interesting part with that, the Bases are loaded with 3 hits in a row. They only had 2 prior to that. 1 in the first and 1 in the fourth. West Salem now with 3 in a row to load the bases up. That ball landed on top of us. That's the ball outside. That's going to be a strike. Curveball, slow roller. Let's see what happens. They're going to go to first base to get the out. Little, not sure if that was a collision there. What happened? To get the out, 6-3 for out number 1. Calico will score, however, and runners now at second and third. Swing and a miss. Curveball that dropped away from Jackson Bonso. One and one the count now. Here's a squeeze, and that's a pretty good one. They'll go to first to get the out. Now the throw back over to third and hustling back in. Well, they got the squeeze to work. And it's now 3-2. Here's Brendan Gelfie, who can tie this game up. There's a ground ball, the throw, and a nice dig for out number 3. 6-3 on the putout, but the West Salem squad, post 51, they picked up a couple of runs here. And they trail 3-2. We'll be back with more here in a moment. We are going to go to the top of the order here with Brody Mitchell starting things off for Onalaska. They lead 3-2 after 6 complete. West Salem picking up a couple of runs here in the bottom of the 6th to tighten things up a little bit. Here's a ball popped up. First baseman dropping back, he'll make the grab. And there's one away. One down. Here is Griffin Schultz now. Going to be a strike right at the knees. Ball lined foul. off to the parking lot area. Maybe, no, it got hit, just caught the corner of the screen and popped back. Thought that ball was going to be way out of here. Prairie du Chien and Onalaska to play next. That's slated for around 4:30. There's a ground ball. Oh, off the glove of the second baseman. That'll go down as an error. Hayden Pierzina now stepping in with a runner on. Back to first they go. Pretty good lead over there at first, and the runner taking off, and the throw on the shortstop side, that'll be an easy stolen base. So runner at second. Little insurance run out there for Onalaska as they lead 3-2. Just missed outside. That'll be high. Quick timeout requested here by the catcher. Will Schmidt wants to go out and talk to his pitcher here, make sure they've got everything in line. Ready to get added here again, and that pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Painted the corner there. It's now, I think it's 3-1. That's going to be inside for a ball. It looked like the runner was going to take off in Schultz. Then he put the brakes on. Here's Caden Kokaizo. Takes the ball high. Inside. There's a strike. 2-1. That'll be high. Here's a ground ball. That's going to be a fair ball right down the line. And coming around to score that insurance run for Onalaska, that is Schultz motoring along. Boy, what a hit there by Kokaizo. He smoked that one on the line. Between the third baseman, Gelfie, and the bag. There's another base hit. And now the runner's going to go. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be in time. Ball bounced off the chest of Pontius out there in left field. And when that happened, that allowed the runner in Perzina to head home. So they got the 2 runs back that West Salem had scored in the bottom half of the 6th. Onalaska has answered back so far and a chance for more. Only one away. Here is Seth Kowalski. He swings and pops this one up. First baseman will make the grab. It's an infield fly rule anyways. Here's a little fly ball. That's going to be caught by the second baseman to end the inning. Well, 2 more runs coming across here. They get those 2 runs on, let's see, one hit. There was an error and a walk in the inning as well. We'll come back with more action. Bottom of the 7th coming right up. Carter Pontius is going to start things off here. Shows bunt and offers strike 1. So Kazo still out there on the mound. Curveball is a beauty. 0-2 now. Just a bit downstairs. 1-2. Swing and a miss, another dandy curve, and Pontius not able to get to that one. Here's a little looper and just out of the reach of the shortstop. Boy, what a great try there. That is going to bring up for Ruby in for Makibo Anderson. That ball is going to be downstairs. Two and 0 now. That was a foul tip into the mitt of the catcher here. There's a strike. Good fastball. Kowalski, the catcher. Runner with the lead. And there's a swing and a miss. 2 down. Here's the top of the order in Chris Calico. Here's a shot by Calico out to left field. Two down for Drew Anderson. Takes the ball high. Swing and a miss. Curveball that just dropped out from underneath. This is fouled off. Out of play. 0-2 the count. And that'll be the ball game. Well, let's take a look here for Onalaska picking up the win, 5-2. West Salem with 2 runs in the game. Those 2 runs and a total of 6 hits in the ball game. Meanwhile, it was, as they shake hands here, let's see, there's 3, 6, 8 hits for Onalaska, and they pick up their 5 runs. 5-2, your final here today. Onalaska picking up the win. They'll turn around and play Prairie du Chien. That'll be coming up here in about 15 to 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying stay tuned. More on the diamond here in the Park Bowl in a few minutes.